Uno, dos, tres.
Let's go! Yeah! I'm about to just black out. I'm about to just black out. Don't stop! Don't stop!
Hi, I'm Sam.
I'm Tay.
Welcome to the Sam and Tay's Fantasy Football Podcast. Of course, we missed last week due to me having to travel for a work conference and, just absolutely zero free time whatsoever. So, yeah, sorry about that. I know how all you guys keep looking forward to our podcast and our predictions and everything. But we have some special stuff we're going to do for predictions this week. Tay, so... how's it going, dude? You hanging in there?
That's good. Yeah, that's good. Not bad. I mean, I know how this works now because we don't even talk about week 4. We talk about week 5.
Yeah.
Everything. I feel like we're like a couple weeks behind. Oh no.
Yeah. Actually,
I kind of miss listening to us. I guess I don't know.
Yeah. Our voices are soothing to listen to. But speaking of missing last week, let's go to the prior weeks of our predictions. So on week 3, correct me if I'm wrong. Tay, week 3 we did week 4 predictions, and then we missed week 5, right? That's how it worked.
Correct.
Okay. So for our week 4 predictions, I went 4-4, and you went 6-2.
Whoa!
Yeah,
almost went 8-0.
Almost, real good though. And
well,
so that
last week I went 8-0.
Yeah,
you didn't ask me about my picks. You didn't ask me about my picks.
You know what? I think I would have gone 8-0 also. But, so for our season standing, not counting last week, of course. We are. I am 18-14. You are 19-13. So
right.
So it's just real close still. You did really good in your last prediction to take that 1-game lead here.
Yeah, dinner's looking good.
We'll see how that goes. But let's look at the standing of our current week. Wang is going strong, 5-0, the only undefeated.
Yeah.
I don't hate the guy, but we have to find a way to jinx him, Tay.
Well, I'm sure your phone's been blowing up, hasn't it?
Yeah. Every Sunday and Monday, But second place, Mad 'Cause Bad. This was his first loss, right? Or was that? Yeah, this was his first loss, I believe. Yes.
Oh, this past week. It's so hard now. I feel like 1 week behind. So.
Man.
Yeah, you're right. It was his first loss.
It's his first loss. And Chris was bottom. Now he has the highest total points. Chris does.
He's scored a lot of points this year, but it sucks because it's just tough luck losses here and there. So.
Yep, and I dropped all the way down to 7th. Middle of the pack. Yeah. And Tay, where are you at? You are at 12th.
Yeah, 12, 2-3, not bad.
Not bad. We're definitely in it. And Kevin switched the playoffs to what week? He had that extra week there. So we're playing a full season here. So that's good.
Yeah, that's good. That's not bad.
Of course, the bottom two is Kevin and Sin, and Andrew. So, oh my God, Sin, you have the lowest total points.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say about him.
Make some moves, and I know he's making some moves because look at his waiver. He's 14th, so I know he's making some moves. But come on, Sin.
He's making the wrong move.
Yeah. Stick with 9 moves.
He's panic wavering. He's panic wavering picking. I don't know, where's he?
Yeah.
Is it like a panic? He's doing it at 11:59, right before midnight, and he's panicking and just making that waiver claim.
And look at Kevin. He made 19 moves, the most moves. So he's working. Kevin's trying.
He's trying.
He's trying.
That's probably not even the team he drafted. He's trying to make. He's got a whole new squad.
19. I mean, compared to me, I'm 5, and then Hong is just 2 moves this season. He's 5-0. It's just 2 moves, man.
You don't have to make moves. You're 5-0. Why even make a move, right?
True that.
Why even change anything? There's no point even doing anything with your team.
Yeah. Well, let's go to the first matchup. Me, which I don't want to spend too much time on because my team's sucking up right now. You know.
Yeah, you need this podcast to break your jinx. That's what
Something I know. Well, my receiver's hurting. Of course, my quarterback Luck. He's not doing well.
Yeah.
Of course, I mean.
Well, he hasn't been playing.
Yep.
He hasn't been playing for one, so that's you can't even do well.
Yeah, I
when
mean,
you can't
even
play.
when he was playing, and then Jeff Rogers is Rogers, but man, Alan Hearns, I remember I had him when he was a rookie. After the first few games he blew up, and then I haven't heard anything from him, and now he blows up for Jeff here.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I mean, I don't even say. I mean, you're second straight loss, and I think it comes with Luck being out for 2 straight games. I mean, even though Luck hasn't done anything, you've actually won with him in there. So
yeah.
maybe it's just needing him back so that you can actually just win. Maybe that's
yeah,
what it is.
he brings luck, right? Like that commercial, luck is in the air, right? That commercial of his, luck is in the air.
Yeah, no pun intended. No pun intended.
Yeah, and Just team just did very well. I mean, 114 points. That's pretty solid, for our league. 114. Yeah. Yeah, so congrats, Jeff. He's 2-3. I slid down to 3-2. 2 games in a row I lost there.
But I gotta tell you that tight end you have, oh my gosh, that guy is like a 31-year-old. I don't know what he is, but he's had 3 straight good weeks. That Barnridge guy, I don't even know who that guy is, but
it's funny
oh my gosh, he's been scoring like crazy the last 3 weeks.
Because I wouldn't have picked him up because I had Vernon Davis, right, since I drafted, right, Vernon Davis, and people keep asking me, why do you still have him? I was like, I don't know, he's a starter, I don't know.
Yeah.
so I finally dropped him, and I just picked up a tight end, just randomly, but yeah, 25.9, that's
yeah, he's done well the last 3 weeks. So I mean, that's we'll see how he does as he keeps pulling up, because the guy's not like he's a young rookie. He's like a veteran tight end who's never got play time, I guess. I don't know. He's been doing well. And McCown's got some kind of chemistry with them. So.
Yeah. Hopefully it continues. So, all right. Let's go to, the man of the hour, Wang, right here versus Kevin. I wish I would have played Kevin. I would have won.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
If you go down the list, I mean,
Kevin.
Geez,
Kevin.
Bolden and Gore, the 2 old guys, are stepping up for Kevin, but everybody else is just doing horrible,
Yeah, I mean, when at this point, you cut Stafford. I mean, that guy's like worse than Luck. So I mean, I don't even know. Stafford's like horrible. I mean, Lacey's. Man, it's just hard playing Lacey because.
You have to.
Aaron Rodgers, you have to, but Aaron Rodgers, they just like to throw the damn ball. I mean, it's like within the 5-yard line, and they don't run the ball, and all you see is Rodgers throw a slant to his receiver. So I mean, it's just that team throws the ball away so much. I mean, it's just hard to. You have to play Lacey, but it's just that offense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember when Manning broke that record a few years ago? I mean, that was the same thing. They'll be within the 5-yard line, and he'll just throw it to his receiver or tight end.
That's all they do. That's all Rodgers does. That's all Rodgers does right now. So.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like Kevin is just doing musical chairs with his defense, and then he thought he might have hit the jackpot with, oh yeah, this team's playing Tampa Bay. I am picking them up. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. That was Tampa Bay, and yes, it is against Tampa Bay, but it's Jacksonville. I mean,
Yeah, I gotta tell you, I like his running backs. I mean, hopefully if they all start performing at the same time, but I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, that might hopefully carry him, turn his season around. But right now, man, so his team they're not performing well at all.
Yeah, and then look at Wang's team, just. No one really blowing up. I mean,
No, it's just consistent. I mean, it's just good enough to win. I mean, 117 is not bad, and I mean, his team's doing just enough. I mean, Wilson's 13 points. I mean, it's not like a 25, 30-point, week or anything like that, but
everybody
getting just enough from everybody. I mean, it's just, even his kicker's got 15, freaking defense has got 22. It's like, I mean, that was his high score of the week, and yet, he's getting points from everybody, so. And then, he's, of course, we'll talk about it later, but he's got the first pick in the waiver wire, so,
Yeah, we will definitely
So his team can just get stronger. His team's gonna get stronger.
That's right. That's right. And this podcast will probably be out before the waiver hits. So.
Yeah, definitely. So we'll probably give him the best advice ever. You know, and he's gonna have to credit us for making that pickup. You know?
Yeah. Congrats, Wang. 5-0. 5-0. So. See how it
goes.
Look
at he's 6-0. So.
Yep. Let's go with Mad 'Cause Bad, Danny versus Terry right here. High scores both. I mean, you know, pretty good scores, over 100 both of them. But Terry just pulled it out there, you know.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Jeez, look at Eli, man.
No, yeah, Eli and Todd Gurley pretty much, you know, blew it up for Danny, and that's all he kind of had. So I think it was pretty balanced on Terry's side. So balance ends up winning at the end, you know. Danny only had those two guys blow up, so it wasn't enough.
Yeah, and I mean Terry had some, you know, little bit, you know, like his tight end and his Jeremy Hill there didn't do much, but everybody else did pretty good too.
Yeah, pretty balanced. I mean, good output from pretty much everybody.
Yeah. So that was Danny's first loss, leaving Wang at the sole undefeated spot up there, you know.
Yeah, tough loss. You know, Danny would have played Kevin. He would have been 5-0. Right?
If I would have played Kevin, dang it. But anyways, Kevin will turn it around, dude. Come on, dude. 19 moves, you know. Come on. He's sure.
Yeah, one
of those moves has to be a sleeper somewhere, you know. Let's go to the next one. Sin. Why can't I play Sin every week?
Boy, that's the one I want to play every week. I mean 68 points. I mean, I wish, dude, my team would be stellar, you know, if I played him every week. I mean, to only have to score 69 every week and win, you know, that's not asking for a lot from my team.
Come on, Sin. You got this. Don didn't have to put up much. I mean, you know, and he did.
And Don didn't put up much, so
you know,
it was pretty easy for Don. Not bad.
Yeah. I mean, Shane Vereen. Geez, I mean, could the Niners not stop him? I mean, it was all him at the final minutes. You know what I mean? Come on.
You know, that was with Peyton Manning scoring barely 8 points in that game, and he still won. But you know, it's just like same thing. You know, he could have sat Peyton Manning to rest him, and he would have beat Sin still. You know, so yeah, you know, that's how it is. Sin's your legitimate bye week pretty much for everybody.
Yep, and Don didn't play a defense. I don't know if
that's what I mean, right? He literally didn't have to, right?
I don't know if he doesn't have room on the bench, or if he's worried that the defense that's left to pick up might give him a negative points. You know, because that's playing smart.
Yeah,
but
and he wanted to keep Carolina. Maybe that's what it was. So you know, because Carolina's now past the bye, and so now he can just play Carolina the rest of the year. So you know, it's one of those things that. Why even worry about it? You're playing Sin. You know, that's not waste. That's not wasted. Let's just not worry about it right now. And I think I might take that same strategy if I played Sin.
Yeah.
I might even sit my quarterback, rest my quarterback up. You know, you don't even need luck. You know, just rest him.
Yeah. Sin did pick up Vic. You know, played him. You know, Sin's trying. He's mixing it up out there. Jeez, but. Man, that's some bad.
Well, I give him credit though. He you know, good thing he did keep Now Davis. I mean, that's not bad, but I mean, not saying he's gonna be the total backup to that. You know, he might be the guy to start, but you know, you never know. At least he kept him. I mean, a lot of people would have cut him by now. You know what I mean? So that's kind of a good thing he kept him.
Yeah,
we'll kind of see what kind of happens.
You know, I was talking to Wang earlier, and it's just basically. Niall Davis was a handcuff. I mean, like Hong said, I mean, handcuffs are all gone. You know what I mean? You know, in this league, you got to keep the handcuff. You know, no matter what. So I think Sin did the right move there. You know.
Oh yeah, he did. It was smart.
Yep, but now he gets to start. Maybe it's a turnaround for Sin. You can't make fun of him anymore after this.
Yeah, I can't. You know.
Watch.
No, I can still make fun of him.
Well, let's go. This is a huge scoring matchup right here. Chris versus Jim, 139 to 136. Dude, I mean,
is this the bad beat of the year? I mean, is it worse than Andrews?
It could be the bad week of the season. Yeah, for sure. 136, and then you lose.
Yeah. Well, I guess Andrew scored 138. So,
138.
I mean,
Okay.
Yeah, so not quite, but yeah, this was close because he lost by like 2 points. I mean, that was a tough loss. I mean, it was less than 2 points or so, less than 3 points. So
Yeah.
tough loss for Jim and
If
good matchup.
if you saw the other week when we did the podcast, the last podcast, Chris responded to it with saying, that we claimed his win was a fluke, but he backed it up. He said no, it's a fluke that I've been losing because he's been putting up so much points. And sure enough, yeah, I mean that's it. It's true what Chris is saying because he leads the league in total points scored. So I mean Chris almost lost this week too with but 139 points beats that. Wow, 136. That's crazy. Jim scored that much.
It is, and you know what, Jim's probably gonna kick himself because I think I did this in my other league, but Brandon Cooks hasn't done anything all year. He's pretty much kind of a superstar still. I mean, in that team, and of course, I think looking at Jim here, he sat Brandon Cooks and he started the Baltimore receiver because he picked him up. You know what I mean? And so this is when you think too much and you sit your stars, and then your star blows up on the bench. So maybe he should have just played Cooks like he was playing him all year. So don't think too much about it. Just play him, and then if it happens, it happens. And then he probably would have won if he then wasn't thinking too much about it. So
Chris is I mean, I'm happy for Chris. The last few years Chris was at the bottom of the league. So if anything, he's been putting up a lot of numbers. So good going, Chris. All right, let's go
you think Freeman's the real deal, though? You think Freeman? He's their running back. Chris has. I mean, does he look good? Does he? I've never heard too much about him, but Devontae Freeman's he's been throwing up the last 3 weeks too. I mean, best running back.
I had Coleman in our other league, and I had a chance to pick him up. But like I said, Freeman wasn't doing anything when that first week he started, and I just didn't, I just ignored him.
Well, last year he didn't do much. Last year he was a rookie. He wasn't really that good, and I don't know where it's coming from. I mean, he's tough. He's putting up some crazy numbers.
Yeah, 153 rushing yards, right? Yeah, this week, because the last 2 weeks, I thought, okay, 3 TDs, but not many yards, but. Because I figure, okay, they're he's just doing goal line, but now he's doing 153 yards. He could be the real deal, man.
Could be. I mean, he's the most points so far in the league. Freeman. So we'll see.
He could be that Arian Foster pickup of a few years ago. Remember, that came out of nowhere. That came out of nowhere.
That's true.
So we'll have to see how that goes. Okay, let's go to the next matchup, and I wish I would have played either one of these guys. Scott and my brother right here. 67 loses to 72.
I mean, how does that even work? How is it that the two low scores get to play each other?
I know.
And someone gets to win? How is that?
Is
that even fair?
Why can't I play one of them?
I know. It's that's not even fair.
Matt Ryan has all these weapons, and he's only putting up 8 points for Scott, dude. Come on,
Yeah, Matt Ryan. I know, Scott. You should have traded for Palmer. I don't even know why he was. He could have played Flacco, but who would have known that? Anyway.
No, you don't start Flacco over Matt Ryan, but that's thinking too much right there. But I mean, like you said, you got to do it. Besides Emmanuel Sanders, New England defense. I knew New England was going to win, but geez, shut them out of the end zone. That's crazy. So, I mean, besides those two players, everybody else was single digits. For Scott.
Yeah, I mean, Sauger didn't need much.
No.
He just did just enough. So.
No, he did.
Congrats to Sauger for that close win.
Yeah. Congrats to playing Scott at the right week, Heck, Sin would have beat Scott this week,
Unless there was a stat correction with it.
So.
Yeah.
But low scoring game. Congrats, for the win, and Saug and Scott. Better luck next week, Scott. You got to make some moves, he tried to do some trades, but he got vetoed. I do want to encourage everybody to do trades. A fair trade, make sure it's right, but because we do need some activities there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So definitely make some trades if you guys feel like you guys need to make them, and then let the people decide. Yeah. Um, let's go to man, the highest scoring of the week, Fong against the lowest scorer of the week. I mean,
yeah, that's how it should be, right? The high score versus the low score. He gets the win. It shouldn't be any kind of bad beat. So, man, yeah, that's tough. That's a beatdown.
that is bad. I mean, Fong kind of started off slow, being the new person and all that, but he's gaining steam right now.
Well, and he didn't even play Thomas Rawls. I mean, he didn't even play him as his flex. I mean, I would have played him over Jennings.
Oh,
right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's starting.
Yeah, that's like, wow, he didn't even play Rawls, and if he would have played him, oh my gosh, I mean, he would have demolished Andrew. I mean, not even close. So.
Yeah. I mean, Andrew's even hurting for a running back. Look at that now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Worse just got. I mean, bad just got worse for Andrew there. Jamal Charles out.
Well, hopefully he gets Carlos Williams back next week, but that's pretty much all he'll get. I mean, next week, so we'll see.
Yeah. And Fong's looking dangerous now. Look at old man Gates right there blowing up too.
Oh yeah, I know. He looked good. I mean, I saw him catch a couple balls. His hands looked good, and he looked quick.
Does he still look fat? He was fat. He looks
quick and fat. He looks quick and fat. That's not. You can be fat and quick.
All right, like Big Baby from
Jerome
Boston. Remember Big Baby?
I was going to say Jerome Bettis.
Yeah, Jerome Bettis. Hey, look, there's a DeMarco Murray sighting.
Yeah, finally.
Finally, right? Because I'm sure a lot of people drafted him high too.
Yeah.
So finally, he did something against a no defense team like New Orleans.
New Orleans. Yeah, I mean that's just how it was. But yeah, I mean, good team. It was good win for Fong, and his team looks good.
Yeah, his team looks really good. Like I said, he started off slow, and now he's coming up. So he could be a force to mess with there. Watch out now, All right, let's go to the last matchup, and it has to be you, Tay.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so let's talk about this. You lost by less than a point, by 8 points, 8 something.
Yeah, there's so much I can put into this matchup because there's a lot of things that even happened before this matchup even happened, and of course I traded away Doug Martin.
You traded away Doug Martin, and you played against Doug Martin.
And I played against him. I didn't think I was playing him this week until I accepted the trade. And I was like, oh crap, I play against him. I'm like, oh well, maybe he won't do as well. I don't know, but of course I accepted the trade because I needed a quarterback, and you know what? Palmer was decent. I could play Palmer. I didn't mind having him, and I figured I had enough running backs. I probably traded away the wrong running back, but I figured I'd trade away Doug Martin because it was more fair. Because I didn't want to give him someone that hadn't performed yet. So why I can't give him Yeldon? I can't give him like Gordon.
Yeah.
I doubt C.J. Anderson for Palmer would have been fair, right? Because Anderson hasn't done anything all year, so. Yeah, why not give him Doug Martin? Because he actually did well the week before. So, yeah, and that hurt. I mean, that was pretty much, that was the killer, because that was a lot of damn points by Doug Martin. Yep. He outscored Carson Palmer. So, I think basically if I didn't give him Doug Martin, I could have played Doug Martin and plugged in any quarterback in the league and would have won this week. So, yeah, I mean, it was a tough loss. I'm hoping for a stat correction. Hopefully Brady gets penalized for inflating a ball or deflating a ball, and he gets a point off or something. So maybe something like that happens, and I get a win. So
So Ving, don't hold your breath just yet.
Yeah, you can. That's a point, right? We learned this last year. Point.
Talk to Kevin. Talk to Kevin twice. It happened to him. Kevin was on the losing side of a stat correction. Twice.
I'm hoping something comes up and I can somehow sneak in a win somehow. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it was tough because that whole Doug Martin thing, Carson Palmer. I know some people were that they didn't like the trade. I heard about some people not liking this trade that was happening. But hopefully this proves it all. I mean, it's just. It was a fair enough trade. I took a lot for it.
You have haters out there that wants to just
hate
just to hate. Like Hong made a statement. He said he would veto any trade I make. So right off the bat. So right off the bat, you know he's a hater. You know what I mean? Even if it's a fair trade, he'll veto it. And I bet you, even if I'm on the losing end of that trade, he will still veto it. Just because I'm involved. Just because I'm involved.
Just because you're involved.
Yeah.
He's like, Sam is scandalous.
Yeah. I'm gonna veto him. Don't trust this. Don't trust this. What? Yeah. You know, like I'll trade Andrew Luck for
Blake Bortles.
Yeah, and he'll veto it. You know.
He'll veto it.
Like Sam has something up his sleeve. You know.
He does.
Yeah. No. He just wants to hate. You know. But cool, yeah. Tay, you know, good luck with that. Being somehow he's he's hanging in there with that trade, you know. So before we get to predictions here, real quick, Tay, what advice do you have for our waiver pickups?
I mean, probably the biggest one. I mean, is of course Kansas City running back Jamal Charles out for the year. Like I said, Sam was smart keeping Now Davis. You never know who's gonna. I mean, he's third on the depth chart, but I guess they were saying Charkandrick West is right now was the direct backup to Jamal Charles. So I mean, he's probably the hottest pickup. I mean, honestly, I would make a claim for him. Yeah, you just never know what's gonna come up though, because Now Davis actually has proven to be a good running back in the past. So I don't doubt if Now Davis does well and he outjumps him, they're both gonna get a play. So. It's tough. I mean, he's probably the only one that I could see running back wise. I mean, like I say, it's such a thin free agency. There's still plenty of decent receivers out there that you could pick up, but as far as running backs, I mean, that's probably the main move that you can make this week. And everybody's gonna listen to this, so they're gonna make that claim. But like I say, only one person gets that shot at him. So
Yep.
And that's pretty much it.
And you know, and I said Josh McCown for a while. I told you, I told Fong, I told Hong. I was like, Josh McCown. Josh McCown. You know what I mean? Yeah, I keep telling everybody that, and he's still available. I don't know why people don't listen to me. You know what I mean?
Well, it's his projected output. People don't like to look at that, and they're like, well, he's only projected for like 13 points next week, and then they're scared. So they're like, I'll go with someone else. So. And
you know, that Jalen Strong guy receiver, I mean, yeah, it was just a 1 week thing, but you know, you never know.
You never know. I mean, 2 touchdowns, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns. So yeah.
I mean, in a league like ours, I mean, deep league like this, I mean, go for it. You know what I mean? You should definitely go for it. You know?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I said, I mean, and now too, looking at Jamal Charles, I mean, you kind of have to try to look at the handcuffs too. I mean, this is probably when injuries start happening, so I would try to look deep and look at, you know, whoever the backup running backs are, and kind of keep an eye on that. And you're going to have to at least stash some backups if you can, because injuries are going to happen. I mean, they're going to happen, and you're going to have to keep an eye on that and make sure you at least have that backup to play, and don't have to worry about the waivers if you have it on your bench. So.
Yeah. All right, cool. Let's go to. Let me pull up my record here. Let's go to predictions here, Tay.
All right, 8-0. 8-0.
Yeah, man, we got lunch and everything, right?
Yeah, definitely.
We got lunch here.
Prime rib.
All right, let's go with the first matchup. Oh yeah, brothers against brother. Me against Sog. What do you think?
That's gonna be tough. I'm gonna go with. You get Luck back, this week.
Supposedly, I was supposed to get him back last week.
Yeah, supposedly Luck's back. Wait. Who you? Am I looking at the wrong one? Who are you playing?
Week 6. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm playing Kevin. I'm sorry. No, I'm playing Kevin.
I'm sorry.
I was like,
wait a minute.
Yeah, exactly. What am I looking at?
I was like, wait a minute. I mean, I guess we're all brothers here.
Yeah.
We all look alike. See what they were saying.
Okay, so me and Kevin. So it should be easy choice. Now that's me and Kevin.
It should be easy choice.
It should be easy choice.
It should be easier.
This is easy choice.
It was tough earlier. It was tough just a while ago, but now, I'm gonna pick you. I think.
All right. You know what? I will definitely pick me too. Let's go with Mad Cause Bad versus Wang here. Can Wang get his first loss of the season?
Yeah, it's a good matchup. I mean, because this isn't bad. 4-1. I mean, Danny almost was 5-0, so this would have been a 5-0 versus 5-0, and wow, it's a good matchup. You know what? I like AP coming this week. Let's see what moves Danny can make for his second receiver. I'm gonna pick Danny. Upset though, it's gonna be 2 5-1 teams at the top there. So.
All right. You know what? I do like that too, and I'm going against the grain here because I've always been picking Wang to win, and I think that's the jinx. It's my pick.
Yeah, that was it.
It has to be. It has to be. So
it's gotta be you.
so I'm gonna pick Danny also. You know, we'll see how that goes.
This could be the start of something.
Yeah.
Wang's he's gonna start texting you, telling him to pick him every week now. You're like, dude, you gotta pick me every week.
Let's go with you versus offense linebackers.
Let's see. Man, hopefully I can bounce back. It's tough. It's hard not to pick me because I really need this win. I got a decent quarterback. Let's see how my running backs go. I'm gonna pick myself. I think I've always picked myself every week, so let's go with myself this week.
Yeah, you know, and he has, and offensive linebackers haven't been doing that well too, you know. So I will pick you too. So let's go with these are two up and coming teams right here, Ving versus Fong. Dude, what do you think here, man? These two are on a hot streak.
Yeah, they're gonna butt heads, and let's see, they're both 3-2. This is Big Ben still out. I don't know about Cutler. I think I'm gonna pick, as long as Lynch is playing, I think Ving will be all right. So I'm gonna pick him. I think
you're gonna Ving. All right,
yeah.
And I will pick Fong. I think he's on that streak. He's hot right now. So yeah. I'll stick with Fong. All right, Sin versus Jeff.
Oh man, I don't know if it sounds like another easy one almost. I mean, I don't even know what to think of Sin. I think half his team is on bye this week.
Jeez.
Or hurt. So man, he's gonna have the most makeshift team this week, and I am going to pick Sin to win this week.
Oh,
out
wow.
of nowhere.
Wow. All right.
Upset of the week. Upset of the year.
All right. If you want to donate that dinner to me, that's fine with me, dude.
Upset of the year.
You
man.
gotta donate that. All right, and of course I'm going to pick Jeff. It's just obvious. Now we got Chris versus Don.
Chris is on a little hot streak, isn't he?
Chris is, yeah.
Scoring all these points, and man, it's should be a pretty decent matchup with these two. Don barely squeaking out a win. Wow, look at that projection that Chris has on his team. That's crazy. Holy crap. Man, that is high. I don't see how I cannot pick him. Keenan. Oh, yeah, I'm going to pick Peyton Manning. Hasn't even been doing well this year. Ivory's back. I am going to pick Chris. I'll pick Chris this week.
Yeah, and you know what? I've been against him all season. I will pick him this time, too, you know. So we'll go with that. Scott versus Jim.
I'm going to make it quick, and I'm going to pick Jim because I have something against Scott now. So
yeah, and I also pick Jim because Scott's team the last few weeks has been doing horrible. You know, horrible. You know, okay. Andrew versus Sog.
I am going to pick Sog in this one.
You know what? I have to too. It's just Andrew's team has been doing horrible, man.
Well, yeah, we felt bad for him for that 1 week, and you know, because he had that bad beat, and then but his team really, it's not that good. I mean, he actually came back and won that next week, so that was nice. But but his team isn't that good right now, so yeah, it's tough to pick him. Yeah,
I hear you. But all right, cool, great. That is the podcast for this week. Thank you for turning in to us. And listen to us ramble on. And again, I'm Sam.
And I'm Dave.
And thanks for listening to the podcast. And good luck, everybody, this week.